Well, here we go. Game number 7. And this is it. 9 more innings of baseball. And we're going to get a world champion. The 1983, the Blue Jays and the Phillies. You can thank Jesse Barfield for this game and his 3-run home run that absolutely shook this crowd. This has been a crazy series. And as you can see, every game but one within 2 runs. Only one blowout, and that's Toronto. Toronto, this is to decide the World Series champion. Toronto won their clincher 6-1, 6-1, and 6-0. The question is, can they do it tonight? This is it. Game 7 for the World Championship. Well, we're going to remember heroes and goats from this game. John Denny, 1-2 in the postseason, 1.17 ERA, 23 innings, 20 hits. The whip of 1, 21 strikeouts and 3 walks. Walks and hits per innings pitched is exactly 1. And this is it. Damaso Garcia will start off here in game number 7 for the Blue Jays. And John Denny will start out as the pitcher for the Phillies. We're ready to go, and we're underway. And the first pitch will be fouled off, 0-1. Here in game number 7. Last game he was 3 for 5 with 3 singles. This is it for both of these teams. And that'll be outside, 1-1. 45 degrees overcast, 6 mile an hour out to left field. I can't believe that we're going 7 games. This series has had so many bizarre storylines, it's been incredible. We'll get to them in a second as Damaso Garcia is the first batter, the 2-1. And that'll be to left field, and fouled that off on Hayes, not even close. The ball boy was even closer. And it'll be 2-2 to Garcia, hitting .276. Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to be the GOAT? That's all anybody remembers. It'll be 3-2. They don't get the call there. Bunnell had a horrible day yesterday. The 3-2 and nobody out. Garcia, De Jesus will throw to Perez, 1 out. And in game 7, everybody's going crazy. You have Garcia, Bunnell, and Mosby, Barfield, Upshaw, and Witt, Johnson, Mullenix, and Griffin. 6 home runs in the postseason for the Toronto Blue Jays. And Jesse Barfield, an unbelievable home run yesterday. Barry Bunnell, he's the second one up, and he'll be outside, 1-0. Storylines for this series: the road team has won every single game. So the road team has won every game. The home team has not won one. Philadelphia, in 54 innings, has only scored in 5 of them. Bunnell yesterday, Joe Morgan hit a fly ball to him in left field. He had to run a long way. It just came out of his glove. And that led to a Philadelphia run later on. And ball 4, they walk Bunnell. John Denny walks him. Here in the top of the first inning, Toronto, Philadelphia is saying that they have to stop Toronto early on. Toronto in these clinching games always scores early. They always score early and often. Mosby. And it'll be a ball outside, 1-0. So all of a sudden, John Denny has given up a lot of pitches here. In the first inning, the 1-0. And it'll be high pop fly into the stands, 1-1. Almost into the stands. It actually bounces. Lloyd Mosby, he's hitting .309 here in game number 7. He hits .309 in the postseason. That'll be a strike. 1-2, top of the first inning. 1 out, 1 on. Winner wins the World Series. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. John Denny, a big strikeout, and there's 2 outs. And here comes Jesse Barfield at 2:03. And that'll be high ball 1. Barfield 10 RBI, second on the Blue Jays. Barfield, remember, he had 3 last night that sent this place going silent. In the 8th inning, he kept the Blue Jays in this World Series. Barfield 2 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Remember, home runs don't need to be in Game 7 to win the World Series. And last night, if Toronto wins this game, then Barfield's home run in the 8th inning down 2-1, absolutely with 1 out and 2 on, absolutely would be credited for winning it all. High pop fly to center field. This will end the first inning. And that'll be Maddox. Toronto gets nothing. They walk Bunnell, and that's it. We go to the bottom of the first of Game 7. Well, here is Dave Stieb, 4-1 in the postseason, 375, 36 innings, giving up 37 hits, 136 whip, 24 strikeouts, and 12 walks. So they're going to give Steve the nod, and I thought it was going to be Luis Leal, but apparently not. So here's Dave Stieb now. And Dernier high and up in the air and caught. That'll be caught by Ernie Witt, the catcher. 1 out. So the Phillies, you have Dernier, Hayes, and Schmidt, Diaz, Morgan, and Matthews, Perez, Maddox, and DeJesus. 252 average in the postseason. That has been going down and down and down in this World Series. Vaughn Hayes, he tried to reach for that one. It'll be 0-1. 1 home run, 5 RBI. Bottom of the first inning, nobody on. That'll be a strike again, 0-2. Last game he was 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. And here's Hayes. He didn't go, 1-2. Well, I'll tell you that Toronto wants to try and get the same thing Philadelphia. That's a strikeout, 2 outs. So Dernier's bad bunt. Here's how we got here. Toronto won 6-1 in a wild card, 4-2 against Detroit, 6-1 in the clincher, 7 games against the Orioles, 6-0 there. And the Phillies won 4. They went 4-1 in both series that they played in. They were number 1 in the National League, number 2 in the National League. Schmidt still has 12 RBIs. He's only had 1 hit in the series, and that was an RBI. And that'll be fouled off, 0-1. You never ever know here in game number 7. If he goes 4 for 5 with 2 home runs, they'll remember this is the greatest series ever for him. Quickly 0-2, bottom of the first inning. And here comes Steve, and struck him out. We're going to go to the second. We'll tell you more about the storylines coming up. Nobody's been on hits, just 1 walk. So Willie Upshaw is coming up next in the second inning. So storylines, we told you the road team has won every game. We told you that Philadelphia scored in only 5 of the 54 innings. That's it. And we're in game 7. And it'll be ball 1. Mike Schmidt is only had 1 hit for the series. And on that hit, he got an RBI, but only 1 hit on this series. And that's a strike inside, 1-1. Then he's trying to settle down here. He walked Bunnell. And that's been the only base runner for both teams all day. It'll be 2-1, barely outside, Willie Upshaw. Well, I mean, other stories. Mike Schmidt is bad. Bunnell, until yesterday, was really good. Ernie Witt absolutely has not done great. And that'll be a walk. They walk. John Denny walks Willie Upshaw. And Denny his second walk of the game. Oh, he's upset. And here's Ernie Witt at 122. No home runs and 2 RBIs. John Denny. And that'll be a strike, 0-1. 0 for 4 is Ernie Witt. The 0-1 with 1 out. That'll be Witt. This will be to left field. Vaughn Hayes is underneath. 1 out. Toronto's had runners on in every inning, but not on hits, on walks. Here's the defense. Hayes, Maddox, and Dernier in the outfield. Schmidt, DeJesus, Morgan, and Perez in the infield, and Bo Diaz, the catcher. Game number 7. The winner wins the World Series. Cliff Johnson now hitting .268 in the postseason. Top of the second, 1 on, 1 out. And that'll be high ball 1. 9 RBIs, tied for third on the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays trying to get a run in early. And that'll be on the ground. It could be 2. Morgan, oh, he tags 1 and he throws to Perez for 2. 4-3 double play, with the 4 being the tag. And then the 3, the throw to first. Diaz, Morgan, and Matthews. So here's Bo Diaz, bottom of the second inning. Nobody's broken through with the hit, though Toronto's had 2 runners on because of walks. Steve now, high pop fly. And this will be Garcia. They'll catch it 1 out. 1 out, bottom of the second inning, and here is Toronto's lineup. Bunnell, Mosby, and Barfield. And on the infield, Mullenix, Griffin, Garcia, and Upshaw. And Ernie Witt is the catcher. But Rance Mullenix has had a great defensive World Series, except for last game, that error in the 9th inning. Well, it got away from him, didn't end up hurting. And Morgan will take a ball 1-0. Fourth on the Phillies in average. He's hitting .220. Just shows you how bad the Phillies are hitting. And that'll be on the ground and fouled away. Really, Toronto is coming into this game. It's 2-1. They would be, if they win this game, you know, you look at their starters and how well they've done, and everybody says, oh, this could have been their World Series, but they blew games because of base running and dumb mistakes. But they're really the miracle team here. If they win, this is a miracle run, and they can feel it. Philadelphia's trying to reverse history, and it'll be 3-2. 1 out, and you know that Joe Morgan starts these huge runs by getting on. And he strikes out here. He thought he was going to walk, and he strikes out. And he doesn't like it, and here comes Gary Matthews. Matthews, 8 RBI. So 8 RBI, 2 outs, and that's going to be a strike. Gary Matthews only hitting 190 in the postseason. Steve, a swing and a miss is Matthews. Steve is really on a roll. He might go through 2 innings in less than 20 pitches. High pop fly, he will, 9 an inning. And there it is. 9 pitches in the first inning, 9 in the second. The score, 0-0, no hits yet. Game number 7 of the World Series, Rance Mullenix will be up. You wonder why it's not 7, 8, 9. It's because John Denny has walked 2 batters. And that'll be high ball 1. He's walked 1 in an inning. One in the first, one in the second. So one in every inning, and Rand Smoleniks is up. That'll be a strike. Next postseason playoffs am I going to do next? I'm thinking, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I know football season is coming up, and what I want to do is I want to do a single elimination of tournament of every team that's played from 1966 until now. And I'm going to use Pro Strategy Football for that. Every team from 1966 until now. And this will be on the ground. Rance, this will be to Jesus. The Perez one out. So that's my next one. Baseball-wise, I don't know. We're starting to wind down baseball. I know soccer. I'm going to get into Pez. Pez is a lot different this year. It's either going to be Pez or FIFA. And then I got to find out what I want to do there. Probably an all-time. This will be to right field and a base hit over Joe Morgan. So it'll be the first base hit of the day for either team. But it'll be the third base runner for the Blue Jays, and that's Alfredo Griffin. Alfredo Griffin gets on here in game number 7. So the Blue Jays have had 3 base runners in 3 innings. And here's Garcia. And a swing and a miss there. He's 0 for 1 today. He grounded out in the first inning. You know, these at-bats, everybody's going to remember for the rest of their lives. Philadelphia trying to reverse history. Toronto trying to make history. And it'll be 1-1. You just never know. This game has been flying by. And that'll be on the ground. It could be 2. And he's away! And that's an error! He throws it away. It's an error on Abande Jesus. And it is an error. He pulls him off. Now here comes Bunnell in the top of the 3rd. And Bunnell to right field. Running in is Dernier. They make the catch. He'll throw to 3rd. What an arm. And that'll be 2 outs. Who is going to break open? Here's Lloyd Mosby, who's 0 for 1. He struck out in the first. 305 in the postseason. Oh, this is a huge at-bat from 2 outs. And that'll be a strike. Mosby is 1 for 3. 0-1 with 2 outs. That'll be on the ground and foul. 0-2. Oh, this is so big. The 2-strike pitch. Ball outside. It'll be 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. On the ground. Morgan to second. He got him. He got Garcia sliding into second, and we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Here in game number 7, an error for the Phillies and a hit for the Blue Jays, but still no runs. Well, Toronto's got to be thinking they're either going to love this or hate this. The fact they're getting a lot of base runners, but nobody in. Tony Perez. 8 RBI. He's under 300 now. He has not had a good series at all. And Steve will get a strike there. 9 pitches in the first inning. 9 pitches in the second inning. Steve, it'll be 1-1. The 1-1 now. That'll be on the ground. They throw to first. They get the out. I can't believe, you got to be kidding me. The internet quality is not sufficient. You got to be kidding me. Absolutely kidding me. I'm going to check here real quick. I am going to check real quick. In the bottom of the 3rd inning, I'm going to hold on because this is a game 7. I'm going to make sure I'm going to go off of these things. It says it is not.